good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us today for our meeting on helping clients outlive their worries, not their income. My name is Tom Vukovic with Insurance Network America. Our featured speaker today is Whitney Gramlich with American Equity. And American Equity is a company that has been in the top 2 for annuity sales for the last number of years running. And hopefully, in addition to the great sales ideas you get from Whitney today, you're going to hear a little bit more about why they have been the one of the top selling companies in the industry. As always, at Insurance Network America, we are committed to providing you with great ideas and tools to help you build your business. We have a great turnout today. I want to thank everyone for joining us. I see about an even mix of our active producers on the call as well as people new to us. So I want to welcome you that are new, and I want to thank the active producers for your continued business and partnership. Those of you not currently contracted with Insurance Network America, I'd like to strongly encourage you to consider contracting with us. We have numerous contracts and solutions available. We have the right people available to help you. When you call us, you have the live voice. We'll help you with case management. We'll help you through the process. We're here to make your life easy and help you do more business. During the call today, if you have questions, I encourage you to use the GoToWebinar to list your questions. And towards the end of the call, we will be happy to address those questions you have. Here is our number, 800-456-7999. If you don't have that, please write that down, 800-456-7999. If during the call today you think of specific cases, specific clients that you're working with that these solutions would work for, we will be following up with you, but don't hesitate. If you have a case you want to discuss, you want to help our help to put a proposal together, we can certainly do that. So do not hesitate to reach out to us. So without further ado, I want to thank our featured speaker, Whitney Gramlich, for joining us. I'd like to introduce her and hand off the presentation to her. Whitney, thank you.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the American Equity webinar. And today I want to go over 4 items that can help both you and also your clients' needs. One of the topics I want to discuss is why you should do business with American Equity, our Rate Shield, which is our newest traditional fixed product, our Choice Series, and how your client could earn a 50% participation rate, and finally, ways to grow your business with American Equity. With all that, let's go over why you should do business with American Equity. We were founded in 1995 by Mr. Dave Noble, just 3 short days after he retired from being in the insurance industry for nearly half a century. Retirement was just not for him, and when he retired on Friday, by Monday, he set out to start a new insurance company from the ground up. He took a huge risk of putting up his entire net worth on the line and has never looked back. In fact, all of our growth since 1995 has been organic, and I know some of you may know our backstory, but some of them don't. So I just like to give a high overview of how we got started. And sad news, as of on Easter Sunday, Mr. Dave Noble passed away. So it is sad here at American Equity, but we will continue on with his vision that he had for our company. And basically, American Equity was founded on 2 key principles. The first key principle is to give outstanding service, not only to our clients, but also to you, the agent. And our other second key principle that we are founded on is sleep insurance, which is basically what we do here is sleep insurance. When the markets go down, your clients never lose a dime of their money when they're with American Equity. As you can see from the screen, we started with 0 assets, and now we are close to being a $50 billion company. Not bad for a company that's just been around for just over 20 years. We do business in all 50 states, and I just want to let you know that all we do business in is in the US of A. We do not do business in the outlying territories of Puerto Rico or Guam. We have had some call-ins from agents requesting us to do business in those islands, but right now we are just focused in on doing business in the 50 states. And depending on which rating system you look at, we are either the number 2 or number 3 index annuity carrier out there behind Allianz. So again, we are very proud to be an American-owned and operated company based out of the center of the universe of West Des Moines, Iowa. And I'll go over a little more in just a second. And these are basically the 6 key principles as to why you should do business with American Equity. Some of the great reasons is, number 1, our excellent service. We have been an industry leader for years with our great customer service that we give to both you, the agent, and to your clients. We issue cash with app policies within 24 hours of receiving them. If you overnight the check and application to us and we receive it on Monday, we will be issuing it by Tuesday if everything is in good order and ship it out to you. And so you can meet with your client to deliver that policy all within that same week. When you have to wait for the contracts to be issued, it can cause an issue with your client, and it can cause them to have doubts as to did they make the right decision, and sometimes that can stop the whole policy from being issued altogether. With our great turnaround time, this can stop worrying for your clients and can also be very helpful to you by getting referrals from your satisfied client. So that's one thing that really stands out that we have compared to our competition is our outstanding customer service. And we answer our phones with a live person within 60 to 90 seconds of you calling in. Because nobody likes to be on hold for more than a minute. It's long, it's boring, and nobody wants to listen to that lovely hold music at all. So we answer our phones with a live person. Everybody is located here in West Des Moines. The number 2 key is we are the 3rd largest insurer in the FIA space. And our best one is we publish our renewal rates out on our agent website. So we have it out there for all of our products, even the ones we no longer sell that clients may still have. We publish those, and we are very proud of our renewal rate. We try not to decrease them often. We try and keep them steady. In some years, we even increase the renewal rate. So I strongly suggest that you go ahead and take a look at those renewal rates if you are appointed with American Equity. And we only offer here at American Equity FIAs, fixed annuities, MIGAs, and SPIAs. And that is why, since we only focus in on that line of business, our rating for carrier is an A- with AM Best in Standard & Poor's. Now, it may be a higher rating if we added maybe life insurance or variable, but right now our strong focus is to give your client that guaranteed paycheck for life. So they never have to worry if they run out of money in their later years. So that's why we just focus in on that good old guaranteed income for a lifetime income rider. And number 5, we take very good pride in, and this really sets us truly apart from our competition, is our client appreciation event. Now, we visit 2 cities a month, and it's to give a thank you lunch to our clients for investing their hard-earned money with American Equity. Ron Grunsteiner, our president, speaks to the clients about the company and basically just gives them a State of the Union address, how our company is doing, their money is safe, and how basic annuities work. The only qualification for you, the agent, is to hit $1 million in paid production in a calendar year to be invited with your clients to these events. We see on average at each event close to 300 people, and it's usually they can bring a guest. So if it's a husband, he can bring his wife, or if he wants to bring somebody else. But this is a great opportunity once they see what this is about, because normally when they come, they're a little leery. They think it's going to be a sales event, but really it's just a big thank you. And once they have lunch and see that we give them prizes of either TVs, gift cards, iPads, they see that we're a real company that feels like a mom and pop shop, they go out and tell their friends. So again, that's another great way for you to earn money is with these client appreciation events. So I strongly suggest that you hit that $1 million mark with INA and with American Equity. And also at these events, you actually get coffee time with Ron. So it's your personal time to discuss any matter you want, whether it be something in the industry like the DOL situation, or if you want to see changes to American Equity on a certain process. It is your time to talk to the president of our company, which not a lot of companies do. So this is one of our great features that we offer here at American Equity. Also, we are a publicly traded company out on the stock exchange. Our ticker symbol is AEL. And one basic final item to remember is for the past 16 years, 15 out of that 16, we've been in the top 3 for annuity carriers, which means we are a very consistent, and this is very key for a company in this day and age to be very successful. We are a very safe, very conservative company for your clients' money, and we have very easy to understand products. And trust me, if I can understand them, anybody can understand them. Plus, we are very proud to be an American-owned and operated company. We just talked about why you should do business with American Equity. Now let's move on to the brand new product that we just rolled out on March 3rd. It's a DOL 8424 compliant product that we came out with. The Rate Shield is the name of our new product line, and it's just a good old-fashioned traditional fixed rate annuity. This product is actually great for clients that are looking for the highest possible income. Trust me, you'll want to pay special attention to when I go over the optional income rider for this product line. Also, this is a great product for clients that you may run into that just don't want their money tied into the S&P and they just want a traditional fixed product with a strong income rider. It's a very simple, clean, and easy to understand product. And we give your client 3 different options to choose from for length: a 7-year, a 10-year, and a 10-year with a 5% bonus, which vests just like our Foundation Gold bonus vest. So please remember that the bonus vesting schedule only comes into play if your client decides to cancel the policy before the end of the 10 years. Otherwise, it's counted on day 1 into the contract value, death benefit value, and the 2 built-in free riders for your client if they are under age 75 at issue, which are the terminal illness rider and the nursing care rider. It also will count in towards the income account side if they do elect to have that optional income rider. For this product, your client will be able to take out 10% penalty free after the first contract year, just like our other products, and they will always have access to their funds. And it's also a flexible premium and very RMD friendly. We actually now are giving clients an option to select between an MVA and non-MVA option with this product. As you can see, if clients select the MVA option, their fixed rate will actually be higher. We do have a great new marketing piece for you, the agent, that explains in more detail the MVA rate for the rate shield. And unfortunately, I don't have that as a PowerPoint slide. So if you do go out to our agent website, type in form number 4963 in the top right search box, and it will come up for you. Or you can contact our marketing department if you like at 888-647-1371. Again, that form number is 4963, or call into our marketing department and we can do a supply order out to you if you like, or we can just email it over. This product line will be available in all states eventually, but for right now, we are just waiting on approval from 4 states. California, Florida, Delaware, and Montana. Montana has actually approved the product line. It's just we're just waiting for them to approve the optional income rider on it. So that's just one thing to keep in mind. So we do have available out on our website the state approval chart, and we will be updating it once the states mentioned earlier get back to us on approval. It is $10,000 to start, just like our other products, and it is a flexible premium. Now, one thing I do want to stress to you is if you do have a client that has, let's say, $8,500 or goes over the maximum amount to start a contract, please fill out the potential business form that is out on our agent website. It's just a mini suitability form that you, the agent, fill out. The client does not have to sign it. They don't even have to fill it out. It's you, the agent, that fills it out, sends it in to us, and then you will get approval if it's okay for us to accept that lower amount or take over that max premium amount. So that's one thing to keep in mind to use that form for, along with if you are questioning if we will approve their financials for suitability. Always fill out that form if you are in doubt. So that is available out on our agent website. It's just electronic. You can send it right on through, and you will get an answer back within 24 hours. Now, you may have clients that are asking you about liquidity available for this product. And there are several different ways to take money out of the rate shield. Like I mentioned earlier, it does have that 10% penalty free that they can take out each contract year. Contract is very RMD friendly after the first year as well. The owner annuitants under age 75 at issue will have free nursing care rider or terminal illness rider attached to the policy. So the NCR and TIR vary by state, but in some cases the client can actually get back the full contract value without surrender charges if the conditions are met. And again, those two built-in riders are available for explanation in the product brochure. So please feel free to go out there or call in and we can let you know, because each state is different. Some states will allow you 75%, other states will allow you to take out the full 100%. The client can also annuitize the contract using life only, period certain, or life and period certain payouts. And finally, you can use the outstanding income shield to create a lifetime stream and keep total control of your assets and never be without money. You will never, once the contract value goes to zero, they will still get a paycheck for life. This moves us into the direction of the income shield and why I feel it is our best and strongest income rider here at American Equity. The Income Shield rider is an optional rider your client can elect if they want to put on this policy. We have changed the income rider so that income account rate is of simple interest and not compounding like our other income riders. The reason why we've changed to simple interest is easy. By switching, we are actually able to offer your client a higher roll-up rate and in turn provide more guaranteed income for your client for life. The rider will roll up for 20 years and no need to call us to let us know if the client's not ready to turn on income after the 5th or 10th year like our other riders. This just rolls for a straight 20 years. So you and your client never have to worry if you've missed the deadline to do a reset. It just goes for a straight 20 years and has very competitive payout factors, especially for women now. So I know since we do gender specific, women have taken a hit with their payouts. And actually with the rate shield 10 plus with that bonus and using that 8.5% simple interest income rider, they're actually seeing a huge increase in the amount that will be given to them for life versus if they chose the bonus gold with that 6% compounded income rider. So I strongly suggest if you deal with a lot of females, please look at the income shield with the 10 plus fixed product if they're looking for the highest guaranteed income. Now, it does have a 1 basis point fee that comes just out of that contract value and not out of that income side. Most of our competitors have the fees ranging anywhere from 95 bips to 105 bips. So we feel that this is priced competitively. Also, with us taking the fee out of that contract side, your client will be paying a lower rate over someone who's in a product where that rider fee comes out of that income account side. And also, as a reminder, at the point of sale is when your client elects if they want the income rider. It's when they elect to turn on that rider is when they tell us if they want a joint payout or a single payout. So that's just something to keep in mind. Again, this rider is for anybody over age 50, and there is no wellness rider attached to this product line. And why I feel this rider is very strong is very simple. We evaluated our guaranteed income across 200 scenarios that included issue ages between 50 and 75 with a deferral period of 1 to 10 years. And we actually found our guaranteed income is actually 6.4% higher over North American, 13% higher over AIG, 4.2% higher over Athene, and 2.6% higher over F&G, just to name a few. Also, with that Rate Shield 10 Plus, like I said earlier, females are actually seeing a higher payout, and this is now available to illustrate out on our Pivot illustration system. I advise you to really take a good hard look at this product. If you have a client that is looking for the highest possible guaranteed income that they will never outrun or outlive their money, I should say. The payout factors for the income shield are actually higher over other income riders. Women, like I stated time and time again, women are actually now seeing a higher payout with this new income rider. In fact, in some cases, they're actually seeing anywhere between 3 to 4% higher. And now I am sure you're just dying to know what the commissions are, right? We have actually given you 2 different rates. You can take everything up front or you can have trails. Here's a look at the commissions. The commission structure also takes into consideration what the lovely DOL fiduciary rule may call reasonable compensation. Most annuity carriers are marketing organizations are in agreement that the phrase reasonable compensation must take into consideration the length and complexity of a product. So what you're actually seeing here, these products require more explanation than your basic 5-year MIGA products, but less explanation than a fixed index annuity with 10 different indexing options, an exotic uncapped index, and income rider. So commission payout falls between the two, and they are adjusted either up or down depending on the surrender schedule length. So we feel these are very competitive for a traditional fixed annuity space. You have option U, which is that heaped upfront commission, or option B, which is a smaller commission up front, but trails on the life of the product thereafter and based on the contract value. Now, some of the items to keep in mind about the rate shield to let your clients know. We have 3 new fixed rate products with 6 different versions, so they can choose either with an MVA or no MVA. So if the DOL does come through, since it got pushed back to June 9th, if it does go through, this is an 8424 compliant product for you to use. It has competitive commissions, that great income rider, and it's very competitive in the income space for 2 to 10 plus years in deferral. And just giving you a heads up, we are hearing that we will be rolling out with an 8% simple income rider that will go on our Gold Series line. So if you love the bonus gold with that 10% bonus and you add the 8% simple income rider, you will see a huge increase and put us back into the top 3 for guaranteed income. So that should be rolling out in June or July. So please make sure if you are appointed with American Equity that we have your most up-to-date email and mailing address so we can keep you updated with the current changes that will be coming out this year here at American Equity. And now, since we just went over our new product, the Rate Shields, I want to turn your attention to our new, not our newest product, but it's for the newer rate, since we just did a rate increase, is the Choice Series. The Choice Series is geared towards someone that is looking for just a high accumulation, not worried about a bonus. They just want the highest rates and caps. And actually, the Choice Series has the highest rates and caps here at American Equity. It is a short-term duration product, so we give your clients 3 different options: a 6-year, an 8-year, and a 10-year surrender charge period. And we're actually seeing a lot of traction with that 6-year and the 10-year product. The 6-year for clients that may have been used to being in a MIGA and they're used to short-term duration and they're not comfortable keeping their money in a product that has a 10-year surrender. They want to have access to their funds. So we're actually seeing a huge increase in that 6-year and of course the 10-year, and you'll see why when I show you the rates in just a minute. But it is a great fixed income alternative to bonds, bank CDs, and MIGAs, and there's really an extreme potential yield for the client and more competitive commissions for you. And what I mean by the high rates and caps, as you can see, we now give your client, or as you can see on this one, I just put on there the non-MVA rates. And the longer the length of the contract, the higher the rates and caps go. So on this one, if they choose the non-MVA option, they do see very competitive rates. The annual point-to-point with participation, that second one down, is where we're seeing a lot of agents select. And the current participation rate is 40%. Now, if they do select the MVA option, it goes up to 45%. And granted, it's a 5% difference, but like everyone knows, that 5% can be very important at anniversary. So that's just something to keep in mind. And also the rates go up on the MVA. So if they do the annual point-to-point with cap, as you see here, it's 4.5, but if they choose the MVA, it is 4.75%. And the monthly point-to-point goes up to 1.9. So that's just something to keep in mind. And with our Choice Series line, we make it very easy. We only give you and the client 5 allocations to choose from instead of anywhere from 12 to 14 allocations. So we make it really simple for you and your client to decide which would be best for them. And the longer the length of the contract, the higher the rates and caps go. And for the Choice 8, as you can see, the rates and caps are higher. And if they do choose the MVA, the monthly point-to-point with cap goes up to 2%, and the annual point-to-point with participation goes up to 50%. And 50% is a very easy story to tell your client, where they get 50% of the up and none of the down. So when the markets go up, let's say 10%, they earn 5%. So it's a very easy story to tell. And also that 5% difference between the MVA and non-MVA on that participation can make all the difference in the end. And now to the 10-year. Now for the 8 and 10, they have the same par rates for both the non and the MVA options. The Choice Series line is great for clients that are under age 50 that like the higher income rate. So just like that income shield that we just went over that has an 8.5% simple, but it's for ages 50 and above. Let's say you have a client that's age 40 and they like that 8.5% simple. They think that would be great. Well, since they're too young, put them in the Choice 10, have that first set of money grow with the accumulation of the high rates and caps with the Choice 10. Once it comes out of surrender, then roll that money into another American Equity product for that higher roll-up once they're over age 50. and it benefits the client and you twice. For the client, you've grown that accumulation, so when you roll it and they're ready to take income, they're going to see a higher payout with the new accumulation that you rolled into that second product, and you get paid twice in both full commission. So that's just something to keep in mind on how to position the Choice Series line. And for the MBA option on the Choice 10, it goes up to 50% for the annual point-to-point. And for the monthly point-to-point with cap, it goes up to 2.10%. So there are some things you really need to discuss with your client if they want to take an MBA or non-MBA. And one of the key factors that will decide if they want an MBA or non-MBA is how much partial free withdrawal they can take. Now, if they do not choose to have the MBA, they can take up to 10% annually. Where if they decide they really like that 50% participation rate, they will only be able to take out 5% annually. So that's just something to keep in mind when dealing with the Choice Series with the MBA option. And this is a big key factor to remember when discussing the product line with your clients. The issue ages on this product line are for the Choice 6 and 8. We did extend the age up to age 85. So I know occasionally you may run into a client that's over age 80, and there's not a lot of great products out there that's still available for clients over age 80 that still want to invest their money. So we do here at American Equity have a great product, the Choice 6 and Choice 8 for them. Otherwise, the Choice 10 goes up to age 80. Now that we also have a great marketing piece that can illustrate how the 50% participation rate works. This is, again, available out on our agent website, or you can call into us and we can send this out to you. But we did track how the S&P did back to 1995 and what your client would have received if they were in a 50% participation rate. And as you can see, some of these rates are really good. They could have seen double-digit returns, and just like normal, if the markets go down, they won't see a negative. They would just get a zero. But this is a very strong story to tell, and we don't know for how long we will keep that 50% participation rate. So this is a good time if you have any clients that are just wanting to grow that money, not worried about a bonus, not worried about an income rider. This is the product for them. So again, I would strongly encourage you to look at our Choice Series line. And just like the rate shield, your client does have an option to add an income rider to this policy. Now, if we do not receive the disclosure form for the lifetime income benefit rider, we will go ahead and issue the policy with no rider on it at all. So that's just something to keep in mind when dealing with your client. It does have 2 income riders that you can attach to this product, and one of them is our basic 6% compounding income rider that has a 90 basis point fee. It does have a 7-year roll-up, and then they have an option to do another 7% if they're ready to turn on income. And then we have the 6% basic with an additional well-being rider attached. And we're actually seeing a lot of people now looking at our well-being payout. It does double your payment if you're a single, or it goes up by 1.5 times for joint. And it does help pay if you can't perform 2 out of the 6 activities of daily living for up to 5 years of max benefit. And here are some key strengths on this. Now, it does have a waiting period of 2 years. And that waiting period is 2 years from when the policy is issued, not from when they turn on that income rider. So that's just something to keep in mind. And also, one key feature on ours is your client does not have to be confined to a skilled nursing care facility in order for them to use the well-being rider. All they have to do is not be able to perform 2 out of the 6 activities of daily living. And I strongly encourage you to look at this because it is a great product. Just remember, it's a one-time use only item. So if you do have a couple that comes in with non-qualified funds and they like this well-being rider, whoever needs it first gets it. So if it's non-qualified funds, talk to them about splitting the money so each of them have their own well-being rider. So that's just something to keep in mind with this. And we do have a new illustration software system that if you just want to show your client the potential that their contract value could earn, we do have that. But if you still want to show them what their guaranteed paycheck for life is going to be, then continue to use our Pivot software. But our new FIA illustration software is compliant with model regulations with the state of Iowa. It will show you the best 10 years, worst 10, and most recent 10. And one nice feature is it remembers your agent info. So you never have to retype your info for every illustration you run. It also will store your client's information. So if you need to go back in and change the dollar amount or product, you don't have to fill out an entire new illustration. It'll be there for you, and it's very easy to read. Now, we went over why you should do business with us, our new products in our choice series. Now I want to go over ways that American Equity can help you grow your business. We have a great ad slicks for agents that can get customized and give out to clients or even use at seminars. And the picture you see here is of our real benefits piece. And we just found out, of course, after I put my PowerPoint presentation together, that the lovely DOL has cracked down on marketing pieces that insurance companies can use. We have to be able to show with our marketing pieces products that are currently available to use. And this piece right here is of our old product line of Index 5. So unfortunately, this piece will go away, but we do have, however, a real benefits piece featuring the bonus goals with our monthly point-to-point and annual point-to-point. So again, just go out and look at our ad slicks. They are great for marketing. If you want to turn them into a postcard and do a postcard campaign, if you want to focus in on that guaranteed income, or you like the bonus gold that has that 10% bonus, we can turn them into postcards where it can attract business to you, especially with the bonus gold when it says, please contact me and I can let you know how you can get an extra 10% on your money. So this is a nice feature that we have that I strongly encourage you to go out to our agent website. Now for the postcards, if you see any that you want to turn into postcards, please contact me here at the home office and I can work with our communications department to put that together for you. We have a lot of agents that use these marketing pieces when they do seminars or go visit clients. They're easy, they're free to put together here at the home office. If you want to put your company's logo, maybe your headshot on there, we can do that. If you want to use them for invitations for a client appreciation event or anything, we can do that for you. It's free of charge, but then we send you the secured document and then you would take it to your local print shop and get it printed. I do have an agent up in Northwest Iowa that deals with a lot of farmers, and she decided she was going to do a postcard campaign. Well, she was going to meet with a graphic designer. Well, that cost a lot of money. So luckily, I was in her office when she was telling me this, and I was telling her about the ad flicks and how we can customize it. Well, in turn, she did a postcard campaign with one of our marketing pieces, and it only was about $150 to print and to mail them all out. And she went from being a $500,000 producer to now close to a $2 million producer. Because of the postcard campaign, she was actually reaching clients that she wasn't able to reach before. So again, please go out and look. We have them divided into generic and product specific. Another marketing piece that we're seeing a lot of agents use is, what is your risk? This is a great piece if you have a client that's still on the fence trying to decide what they want to do with their money. How much risk and fees are they willing to take? Especially if you have someone that's in a 401k, you can have them look at this and say, okay, your 401k is currently over here with the stocks and mutual funds. Do you want something safer that you never have to worry if the markets go down that you're going to lose your money? Then move it to the other side where it's the fixed index annuities. So again, right below on the bottom right where it says bank, that open white space is where we would customize it here on this piece. So again, I would strongly encourage you to go and look at this. So basically, we went over why you should do business with American Equity, the Rate Shield, our new fixed index product, Choice Series, and your clients that are maybe looking for high accumulation, and finally some helpful items on our website for you to grow your business. Now, with all the information that we covered today, I know you'll be giving either INA or myself a call for more information on either getting contracted with us or learning more about our products. And again, like I stated earlier, later on in the second quarter, we're looking to make some major changes. So please make sure that we have your most up-to-date information because trust me, you do not want to miss out. And also, thank you for doing business with American Equity. And as Mr. Noble would tell us, please send more premium. So Tom, back to you.
Thank you, Whitney. Excellent job. Couple quick follow-up questions that we got, Whitney. First one is, what is the bonus amount and for how many years on new premium for the Rate Shield 10
Okay.
bonus?
It is for the first year. So they'll get that bonus for that first year. So if they initial premium that comes in, they'll get that 5%. But if they want to add additional funds, say in the 6th month of the first year, they'll get another 5% bonus. It does not add a new surrender charge onto that new money like our other fixed product, the Premier Eagle 10 had.
Great, thank you. And you might have answered this a few minutes ago, but does the free nursing home care rider work for confined and home care? And is it 2 times income?
For the well-being rider, you don't have to be confined to a nursing care center, but the 2 free built-in riders, that terminal illness and the nursing care rider, for the nursing care rider that's free, yes, they will have to be confined to a nursing care center for 90 consecutive days, and confinement starts after the 4th year. So for that one, but for the well-being rider, we do have that doubler for single payouts that will double their payments to help any way possible. So if they have a family member that comes in that helps them and they want to actually give them some money for helping, we will double their payments if it's a single payout. And then for joint payouts, it goes up by 1.5 times.
Excellent.
For 5 years.
Thank you. Great questions there.
Yes.
That is it for the questions. So again, great solutions to bring to your clients and your practice. I want to thank Whitney for taking the time to be with us today, and I want to thank you all for being on the call. If you have clients in mind or clients you were thinking of during the presentation that this could be a good solution for, please don't wait. Call us today. We'll help you put a proposal together. We'll get these great sales pieces to you. Our sales team at INA will be following up with each of you to provide these to you. But again, if you need them sooner, don't wait. Again, our number is 800-456-7999. And for those of you that are not yet contracted with us, you need to be. Please reach out and talk to us about that. Again, American Equity's 800 number is 888-647-1371. And we'd be more than happy to get these pieces into your hands, help you work with putting a case proposal together. We have the right solutions, the right contracts, and the right people. We have a live voice when you call us. We're here to help you. And American Equity does as well. Their service is outstanding. They provide a live voice when you call them. You're not going to go into a queue and have to leave a voicemail. We're there to help you. We put you and your clients and your practice first. So again, if you have other questions, don't hesitate to reach out. I want to thank everyone for participating today. I want to thank Whitney, who has been a terrific partner to us at Insurance Network America. And as you can tell, she is very involved with all of our active agents. Once again, our number is 800-456-7999. Thank you again. Everyone have a terrific day.